When most people think about Lego, they think about colorful bricks, creativity, and childhood memories. But have you ever wondered what it's like to actually work inside a Lego factory? Today, I want to take you inside one of Lego's newest factories and show you what a typical workplace looks like here in Vietnam. This is not a tourist attraction. This is simply my workplace. Welcome to Lego Manufacturing Vietnam. Lego Manufacturing Vietnam officially opened in April 2025. The factory is located in Bình Dương Province, now is Ho Chi Minh City, southern Vietnam. Bình Dương is one of the most important manufacturing hubs in Vietnam. There are some of the reasons why the region has attracted many international manufacturers over the years. It has a strong industrial ecosystem, good infrastructure, a large workforce, and is located close to Ho Chi Minh City. The factory is located in V-Ship 3, the newest major development in the V-Ship Industrial Park network. For employees commuting to work, Lego provides shuttle buses from different locations. There are currently 18 bus routes for regular office hour employees and another 9 routes for employees working in shifts. Office hour employees usually work from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Shift employees work on a rotating 12-hour schedule. Because the factory is located quite far from central Ho Chi Minh City, commuting can be a significant part of the working day for some employees. For example, the first shuttle bus route starts at Sunrise Riverside in Nha Be district, about 55 kilometers from the factory. The bus leaves at around 5:40 in the morning. After finishing work at 4:30 p.m., some employees may arrive home at around 7:10 p.m. That means the total daily commuting time can be around 4 hours. Of course, only a small number of employees live that far away. Most employees live in areas around 25 to 45 kilometers from the factory. For many people, the working day does not simply start when they arrive at the factory. It starts much earlier when they leave home and get on the bus. And this is probably one of the most eye-catching things in the factory, the Lego Dragon. It is inspired by the Dragon of Vietnam Lý dynasty, combining a symbol of Vietnamese culture with Lego's spirit of creativity. When you see Lego bricks and Lego creations around the workplace, you remember that behind all the production, machines, and processes, there is still a company built around creativity and play. Of course, every workplace needs a place to take a break. Employees can relax in the break rooms and enjoy coffee, tea, or some fresh milk. For many employees, the break room is probably one of the most important places in the factory. Because sometimes a good cup of coffee is exactly what you need to get through a long working day. One of my favorite places in the factory is the canteen. There are many different food options available. You can choose vegetarian food, meat dishes, soup, noodles, or a la carte meals. So even if you work here every day, you still have different choices for lunch. For employees, meals are paid for using the employee card system according to the company's meal benefit policy. For regular office hour employees, the allowance is 55,000 Vietnam dong per working day. This lunch costs 40,000 Vietnam dong. One interesting to notice is that shop floor employees wear different uniform colors depending on their department. Red represents production, white represents maintenance and NPI, yellow represents quality, and blue represents warehouse. The dining area also has a lot of natural light, which makes it quite different from the traditional factory canteens many people may imagine. And yes, there is also a Lego shop for employees. For many people, this is probably one of the most exciting places inside the factory. Imagine working at Lego and then seeing Lego sets every day. It can be quite difficult not to buy one. Working in a factory can be physically and mentally demanding, so employees also have access to sports facilities and a gym. But there is something more. The company also provides a personal trainer support program. Employees can join up to 4 guide training sessions per month with a professional trainer. Some people come here before or after work to exercise. Others simply come here to stay active and spend time with their colleagues. So, the gym is not just a place with exercise equipment. For some employees, this is also a way to build a healthier lifestyle. The factory also has a multi-purpose sports court, where employees can play football, tennis, basketball, and badminton. There is also a small detail that I really like about this workplace. The meeting rooms are named after places in Vietnam and cities around the world. For example, you may find meeting rooms named Bến Thành, Đống Đa, Bình Hưng Island, all places in Vietnam. But you can also find names like Giá Sinh, Billund, Richmond, connecting this factory to Lego global manufacturing network. So, when you have a meeting, you might be meeting in Bến Thành today and Billund tomorrow. The office area is also quite modern. So, this is a quick look at what it's like to work at Lego manufacturing Vietnam. For many Vietnamese people, Lego is something we associate with childhood. But behind every Lego brick, there are people working every day to make these products. And this is one example of what a modern workplace in Vietnam can look like. If you want to see more real-life stories about Vietnam, make sure to subscribe to Typical Vietnam.